Right boys, here we are, welcome back to the channel. Super Depor time, start of season 3. Apologise, no episode out of the weekend. Me and the missus did plan to go away, it went to shit, but we spent a bit of extra time together, actually sat down on the sofa on a Saturday night, rather than doing the old coming up into the room and recording, etc. So apologise for that. Start of season 3, we've got lots of transfers to get through. One big out, unfortunately. Lots in, you may have seen an English legend join the club, and a couple of other familiar faces as well. Let's get into today's episode. Start of season 3. We've played 2 league games already, won both of them, but it's Atletico Madrid today. Alright, let's get into it. Make sure you like today's video, subscribe if you are new, and by the way, if you're one of those 4,000 subscribers, I hit the target at the end of last week. Thank you very much, muchly appreciated. Let's get into Super Depor. Deportivo, vamos a ganar este partido. Digo Deportivo, vamos a ganar este partido. Digo Deportivo, vamos a ganar este partido. Okay, Sadiq, probably the one player out of everyone that I didn't want to let go, just because he was a big part of what we were starting. I wanted him to be with us for the duration of it. He's not really done much in other people's saves, but he's exceptional. He's turned into an exceptional defender. They paid 20.5 million for him, so I can't really grumble too much. The only downside is we only got 55% of that, so just over 10 million, which is a little bit annoying. But we've spent it. We've spent it well. Really well. So Sadiq has gone. Now we're going to go through the rest of the outs first. Carlos Fernandez, 25,000. Carlos Fernandez, he's gone. I think we lost 200 grand on him, but he was on 25 grand a week. Things just haven't worked out for him. So yeah, he's gone. I thought it was decent money. He may end up scoring a couple of goals. He hasn't in the league. He's scored 2 in pre-season, but yeah, he's gone. I just weren't feeling the love. Sabine Merino, he had a decent little spell with us in the first season. La Liga is definitely not his standard. I was very happy to get 650 grand. It's weird how 650 grand to me at the moment seems like a decent chunk of money. We have strengthened in the attacking areas. He was never going to play. The only thing is I've kind of let go Spanish players, and we've brought in a lot of non-Spanish players. So the whole structure of the club's changed a little bit. But I think 650k for him was decent business. Kieran O'Hara, I've signed a goalkeeper. I've signed a new goalkeeper, a Spanish goalkeeper. So one had to go. Rayo Vallecano were interested to start with. We got nothing for him. We paid nothing. We got £500,000 for him. We want to keep Ozo, the other keeper, don't we? The young Nigerian as well. So yeah, Kieran's gone. A little bit sad about it, but it made sense to get this other keeper. And Luis Ruiz has been shown the door. He was a little bit unhappy. To be fair, he's only gone out on loan, but we'll just try and offload him. He'll go somewhere else. But we still got Sol, the backup left back. So yeah, happy. And then a few that you'll recognise. Bergen Targos is the guy that was with us a long time, like all the way through his career. He's still on a free, still available. And Bavu, he was on a decent, but he's found a club, FC Seoul. They're getting some Spanish players in. Also where Christian Santos is. I thought the team rang a bell. Hadn't done very well though, has he? Hadn't done very well. So there you go. There's the outs. Let's go to the ins. Let me show you who's coming quite late and who we spent literally all our money on. Elena is in. He's had a poor start to the season. This attacking midfielder role, I'm really struggling in FM20. Now, if it wasn't anything apart from this save that we're trying to recreate the 4-2-3-1, I said that we would stick with it and we buy players to suit the positions. He suits it, no problem. But we're just struggling to have a player that has any sort of impact in there. I'm going to give him a run of sort of like half a dozen to 10 games, playing in that role, advanced playmaker, and then we're going to change him, maybe even go back to a Trequartista or something. I have found it's a bit of a problem. A few people have mentioned on Twitter that it's a bit of an issue, that they can't get their advanced playmakers going. So, yeah, but exceptional. Transfer listed, 14.5. Inter did a loan, so then once we had the Sadiq money, I thought, right, it's perfect. He's Spanish, he's young, he goes into the squad with Collado, etc. Just for us, a superb signing. Next bit of business, 2.1 million. Jeremy Toylan. Toylan? Oh, there's going to be comments for this one. From Dortmund. Has made a decent start for us. It was a player that I looked at actually to start with. I nearly got him as backup, but just couldn't. I didn't really want to spend 2 million on a backup to Sadiq. Sadiq went. I went straight in and got this guy. Quite similar, not great. Technically, he's actually better at crossing. Probably better than Sadiq technically. Not very good mentally, but he's 6 foot, decent physicals, and he's made a pretty good start for us. And at 2.1 million, I think that is a good bit of business. Right, here we go. Interesting one. We've just paid under £1 million for this guy. So using my search tools for each position, this guy came up. Finishing, heading, work rate, strength and pace. At 30 years old, he's 6'2". He's 6'2", and he's weird. He spent like all his time in Ukraine. He then went to some shocking teams in it, like Serie D, and I imagine that's like amateur football. Ended back up in Ukraine, then in Kazakhstan. He's got a few goals. I've never come across him in my life. He's played once for Ukraine. We've got him on a 3-year deal, but I'm hoping he can score some goals. He's got the attributes to be an absolute handful up there. We're playing him as a pressing forward. He's just come off the bench and scored an absolute worldie against Sevilla, which I'll show you in a minute. So an interesting one. Just a complete random come up, and I thought he's got to come in just based on those attributes alone. Wayne Rooney, free transfer. So these are all frees now. Couple of loans. These are the threes. We've got frees. We've got a fair few frees in. We had to do still a bit of wheeling dealing. Now, he's literally my fourth choice deep line playmaker. We've still got Chirivella. We've still got Vesca. We've got also a new signing as well. That's sort of like a backup, third choice. This guy is fourth choice. And he's my club captain because we didn't really have a leader in the club either. So I thought it might be important to get a leader in. Physically, nah. But deep line playmaker on support. Natural to it. Awesome technicals. Tremendous mentals. Sorry. Awesome technicals and mentals. He's played one friendly for us and that was it. But just as a fourth choice, we don't play that many games. We're just thinking, look, if we have a couple of injuries, our squad was too short. Our squad was too small last year. So I just thought we needed to bolster the ranks a little bit. Next one in, Olivier Giroud. Now, he is retiring at the end of the season. We had the two strikers. Remember, we've got Abubakar as well. No Troy Parrott, though, unfortunately. They didn't want to know Tottenham. And I thought, yeah, he's still not bad. His pace isn't bad. He's only 34. He's retiring at the end of the season. He's an awesome player. I thought we'd get him in. 38 grand a week. 33 grand a week. He's retiring. It's not a risk. I just didn't want to go into the season with two strikers. I have put another tactic in as well, that we go to the Deportivo 4-4-2 with two sitters and just not the advanced playmaker role. Sometimes we do that when we're chasing games, so I thought it'd be good to have two strikers on the bench that we can maybe bring on. So we got Giroud, the other guy that we've spoke about, the guy from Ukraine that's got this horrendous name that I'm going to have to try and remember. Isola. Isola. Edrin Isola. Eder, Isola, Giroud, and Abubakar. So three quite experienced strikers, but three handfuls. Hopefully we can score more goals. We relied on Parrott heavily last year with no real backup. Hopefully between the three they can share the workload. Paulo Fernandez, right midfielder, in from Manchester City on a free transfer. I have been playing him out on this right hand side as a winger a little bit. He's done pretty well in pre-season. Couple of sub appearances. Obviously, naturally, he probably wants to be out there. Well, he doesn't. Everyone wants to be an inverted winger nowadays, don't they? But he's probably better playing on the left-hand side. Morgan Schneiderlin, sort of like the backup central midfielder to support True Rivella. and Vesca. Exceptional player. Well, he was before Man United signed him, but free transfers, 31 years old, 17k. We were still not at a position to, £15 million wasn't getting us very far, and we've decided to spend a lot of that on the wages, and then a little bit on signing on fees to get these experienced players in. Patrick Van Analt is in, left back. You all guys are familiar with him. 30 years old, so he's still got a little bit of playing time. 38 grand a week, decent physicals, shitty mentals, decent technicals. Remember that last year our first choice was that Ruiz guy. He's head and shoulders above him. So yeah, we've gone for experience this time. Tosin Adebayo, I've signed some shockers, Anna. Tosin Adebayo, player that's, I imagine a lot of people might have signed because Man City always seem to release him. He's done very well from pre-season for us. Done very well. Already scored a league goal for us as well. 23 years old, 30 grand a week. Yeah, I think a very, very good player. Ball-playing defender as well. 14 passing. Tremendous physicals, obviously. His height, 6'5". He's going to be a threat in both boxes. Christian Atsu. Another one sort of like reaching the downward of his career, I suppose. But he's 29. He's still got 17 physical, 16 agility, 16 pace, 16 flair. Crossing not great. He's a winger though. He's a natural winger, which you don't see a lot of. Free transfer once again, released by Newcastle. We just had to go for it. We just had to go for it from this, and there's not a lot. We just wanted. Remember, we've still got Collado. We just needed a little bit of support in these areas and make sure we had a couple of options. Adrian is in, first choice goalkeeper. Obviously an upgrade on Kieran O'Hara. 34 years old, 11 grand a week. He'll do a job for maybe a couple of seasons for us. So once again, it was a bit of a no-brainer really. We're still having to wheel and deal. We've got someone out. Kieran O'Hara was on probably the same amount of wages as well. Got 575k. He'll do a job for us, along with Ozo in the sticks. Pedri on loan. We got him back pretty quick, pretty easily. So delighted with that. So we've got Pedri, Elena, Collado, Atsu, Fernandez. 5 guys in there. Apart from Elena, the other 4 can kind of rotate around in any of the positions. So hopefully we're well stocked in there. And of course, if you missed last week's episode, Vincent Abubakar was in. We got him at the end of last season on a free. I'm not overly convinced by him, to be honest. But he's maybe got a bit of sell on value if things don't work out for him this season. So there are the ins. I'm just going to now show you the squad depth. So 2 goalkeepers, both classed as 3 stars. Uzo, remember, just need to make sure I give him a little bit of playing time, I think, and don't always go down the route of Adrian. Right back, we're a little bit short because we've only got Toylan in there, and Bavida, who's obviously our veteran defender, but Adebayo. I can't say Adebayo, can I? Adaraboyo. We'll go with Adaraboyo. And with Adaraboyo in there as well, we got a little bit of support. Centre halves, Adaraboyo, Papadopoulos, Lozano, Young Juan Rodriguez as well, and then Bavida as a complete backup. Van Arnold, Saul as left fullbacks. Toylan can go over that side as well, so we've got a little mixture of options in there. Holding midfield, Chirivella, Vesca, Schneiderlin, Rooney, and Adaraboyo can play in there as well. Right side, Pedri can play there. Collado, Atsu's not too bad. Fernandez not too bad. In the middle, same thing. All these can play in the positions once again. Can play in all the positions. It's only really Elena that can only play that position. And up front, Rooney, Giroud, Azilo. God, I've killed myself with these names. Azilo, Esola. and then Abubakar. So we've got plenty of options, a lot stronger, I think, than last season. Here we are, into the fixtures, 2 league games, a average performance against Leganes. They were relegated in season 1, champions season 2, come up, Adara Boyo, header early on. We were kind of very much in control, but we never really got ticking. Was a bit disappointed. We kind of shoved Elena in when we maybe shouldn't. He'd literally just signed and we banged him straight in. And then 1-0 at Sevilla. They've lost both their games, but I think still to win at Sevilla is a very, very good result. And Isola scored the goal. And we're going to have to show you the goal. So Toylan picked it up into Isola, turned, ran at it, and then twatted it in off the bar, off the floor, roof of the net. 1-0, 85th minute winner. All right, so that leaves us with 4th after 2 games. Woo-hoo-hoo. Atletico Madrid have played 1-1. There has been lots of signings by the big boys. Real Madrid went a little bit crazy. They bought 2 players for a combined 249 million, Silva and Salah. They only let sort of like Orizola go. They've let bloody Asensio go out on loan, Rodrigo out on loan. And we couldn't get Rinya. They didn't want to know they're going to let him play at Castilla, which was a little bit Real Madrid Castilla, which was a bit annoying. Mariano was a player that I was looking at. We just didn't have the funds to start with, so they've been busy. Sevilla have spent 90 million just on Suso. Valencia have downgraded, lost a couple of players. Love Guedes, look. So that'll be a big loss to them. Villarreal have not really done a great deal. Athletic Club Bilbao. I'm always interested to see what these are doing now. Obviously, if you're not aware, Athletic Club Bilbao is one of the main saves on the channel for FM21. So it's going to be interesting to see how they recruit. Atletico Madrid have signed 2, 37 million. Sadiq, obviously, and Matthias Henrique, defensive midfielder, pretty solid. Not letting anything go of any real note. Vitolo's gone for 3 million, but he's obviously getting on. Osasuna done a little bit. Did pick up Piaka. Not a bad signing. The Leganes themselves spent 8 million, mostly on the Chipacase. I've had him a couple of times through the years. Our arch rivals, Celta Vigo, are back. They've not done much. They did get Ivan Vracic on a free. I did think about it. Barcelona have got 104 millions with Leroy Sané and Lorenzo Insigne. And they've sold... Fati went to PSG for 55. Cucurella, very good left back, went for 14.5 million. And Vidal has gone to Mönchengladbach. So they've bought a bit and spent a bit. All right, let's get into today's game. We're going to have to go with his solo up front because of his goal. We did start with Giroud. So let's get him in. Chirivella's struggling, unfortunately. So Schneiderlin is in. Pedri's not made a great start. 6.25. 6.2 and a 6.3. Aye. Okay, but this is what we're rocking with. Unfortunately, Collado is out at the moment. We've gone for Atsu just on the left-hand side because he made a really good start in pre-season. But I'll tell you what, we will let Collado have a little go on that left. I'm just debating whether just put him on support. I don't know. We'll go back to the Trequartista. And here we go. So Sadiq is playing. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. We are on extended highlights as well as we kick off. Let's see how we do against the bigger boys this year. So the main two, they've got to say the 2 centre-backs we're going with is Adara Boyo and Lozano. So Papadopoulos just found himself sort of like second choice. Well, third choice at the moment, really. So as they're having an early chance, and Adrian has saved corner after a minute. Lamar, decent header. Are we going to be able to clear it? Clear our lines here, boys. Lamar's cut in. Straight at Adrian, though. Right, free kick Lamar. 12 minutes in. Just over the bar. We just need to tighten it up a little bit, boys. Ugh. Manager shouts this year have been shocking. Collado. Oh, keeper dived for it, but it hit the wall. And I think they're going to break on us. No, they're not. That was end of highlight. Thanks for that. Hermoso. Lodi. We've blocked it. Might have a little break here if we can. Oh, what was that? What is going on with the highlights? Okay, half time. Not a lot in it. We've had 2 shots on only 28 possession. 28% possession. So I'm going to ask for a little bit more from them. But we are quite defensively solid. We just need those X factors up the pitch. 20 minutes in, we might go for the old Tristan and Mackay double. Morata is in. Oh, he scored. As I was fluffing my words, they've just clipped one over the top. Shocking start to the second half as well. Lodi picked it up into Llorente. Henrique just lifted it over. Lozano couldn't catch up. 1-0 Atletico. We've not gifted them it, but that's disappointing. And we've not laid a glove on them at all. Thomas Lemar, well wide. What I was trying to say before is we'll maybe go Mackay and Tristan, the two strikers up front together that they used to have. Ours is Abubakar and Giroud. Not the same, is it? But we'll see how they get on. Vesca. Van Analt. Schneiderlin. Isola. Pedri. Elena. Nice football. Toylan's in. Oh, he's hit the post. Our first big opportunity of the game, and we've hit the post. We need to be more creative. We've literally just had 3 shots. Right, Schneiderlin. I'm going to do some changes after this highlight. Elena. Out wide to Collado. Ball in the box. No, he's pulled it back to Vesca, who's hit one. It's deflected. Collado's got it. And I think that may even be offside. No, we're getting a corner. Collado's going to take. Esola was underneath it. Elena's picked it up. You're going to hit it? Nope. Vesca's going to hit it. Good, decent save from All Black. Right, let's get some changes done. We're going to put Wazza on because Schneiderlin's on a second yellow. We've scored. We've scored. No, we haven't scored. We haven't scored. I thought I'd paused it. Goal disallowed anyway, boys. We're fine. Right, we're going Giroud and Abubakar. Pedri. Like, last opportunity. Schneiderlin's lost it. Of course he has. I've done a shambles this game, boys. That was poor from Morata. Poor defending by us, though. We're not really laying a glove on him, are we? We've still not had a break in play. Morata is in. Oh, he's hit the post. Adrian scoops it up. Let's get our subs on. Christ. Still going. Collado. Lovely take, by the way. Surrounded by Atletico Madrid. Pedri's there! Oh, he's missed a big chance. He was onside as well. Big chance. Let's go attacking. Last 10. Can we get something, boys? Van Analt. Vesca. Back to Adaraboyo. I'm probably absolutely butchering that name. Adrian. Lozano. It's gone long. Lost it. Now they're going to attack. Llorente. Enrique. There's some signing. Out to Hermoso. We get a tackling, boys. Llorente. Koke. Taking the piss. Lamar. Great save. Adrian. We've not been good. I know we're playing Atletico Madrid. It's only 1-0, but we've been completely outplayed. Giroud clears. Alright, we're going to get a break on it. Go on, Pedri. Go on. He's done Sadiq. He's crossed it. Oh, cleared. Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Toljan. Caught on a ball. Decent break. Rooney. Lozano's on it. Cleared. We've kind of knocked a little bit at their door, but Pedri's was the key, wasn't it? That was the key chance. We haven't seen any sort of like chances fall to the front 3. Sadiq's there. We're going to get it. We're going to rob him. No. Llorente. Can we get it, boys? Come on. Enrique. Lamar. Just keeping the ball quite nicely, aren't they? Morata. You should have had an hat-trick today, Morata. Llorente, Enrique, switching it out. I'm not even going to pronounce that one. They've killed me in names in this series. Blocked. Enrique. I've still got the ball. Come on, boys. Lozano's there to fire it away. Oh, another highlight. Sadiq. Good save, Adrian. He's made some saves, hasn't he? He has made some saves. Lamar with it. Another save. He must be man of the match, surely. Thomas Lemar. And we've cleared Collado clearing of all people. Go on, get tackling. Rooney clears into the channel. Abubakar. What are you going to do with it, Vincent? He's found Pedri. Oh, he's touched it in. Oh, no. It was a great break. Good play by Abubakar. Pedri should have scored. He's had a goal disallowed, but he's also missed 2 massive chances. Lozano's got the seconds, and it's been blocked. And Atletico managed to clear. Have we got one more chance in us, boys? Van Analt on this left-hand side. Push forward, buddy. I've got him a little bit more attacking down this left-hand side. He slipped in Collado. He's crossed it for Abubakar was there, and it was well blocked. Oh, we've had some chances. We've still got stoppage time here. We're having one last push. Lozano. Adaraboyo. He's moving forward with it. He's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Adrian to Van Analt. Into Rooney. That's a poor one from Rooney. And they're maybe going to get a counter-attack on us. Can we get the ball back? No. Enrique. They're going to probably keep ball for the next 1 minute 20. Enrique. Koke. Enrique. Can we get the ball off him? Go on, Collado. We've done it. He's done it. He's done it. Right, run at him. Sadiq's lost it. Of all people, Sadiq is getting sent off. Well, it's not a goal. It's not a goal, but Sadiq, the £20 million man, Pedri's on a 5.9, boys. Did anyone just see that? Enter the game, he just threw it out. What a bizarre sort of like load of highlights we've had with that one today. Oh, disappointed. We've had big chances. Look at Pedri. He knows. 5.9. Going to have to take him out the firing line for a couple of weeks, but the good thing is now, with the squad that we've got, we can kind of do it. I am kind of pleased because we had a good go. They did have 3. No, they've already created one more. It could have been a draw. It could have quite easily been an Atletico Madrid win, but we've had a goal disallowed. We've had 2 brilliant opportunities. Abubakar had that one blocked. And a bit of joy because Sadiq got himself sent off. And there we go. So not the result, maybe the result you were expecting. I was still a little bit disappointed with the performance, but let me know down in the comments what you think to the summer transfers. Next episode, I do really need to start kicking on with episodes, so we're going to go through as many games as I possibly can. It's still quite difficult because Ralphie's still here all the time. I haven't got as much time in the day, quiet time in the day as well. So we'll get on as much as we can. Oh, there's a Celta Vigo game there. No, we'll leave the Vigo derby. We'll come back and make sure we play those like the Vigo derby at home. We'll come back maybe at the back end of the month, back end of October, maybe even the start of November. We've got 3 home games in November, which is nice. All right, guys. So let me know down in the comments which signings took your fancy, which signing didn't. You can be honest. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Lots of stuff on the channel. Remember, there's Fenerbahce preview for the stream. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, there'll be a video which will go through the summer transfers and a little review of how the season 6 ended ahead of the start of the new season with Fener on the stream tomorrow night, 9:30. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next episode of this. Will be Sunday morning. Cheers. See you later.